Shalom, shalom. This is Buddha Nick. First of all, before I do this quick lesson on book and stuff, want to give all praise to h.o.i, a.o.c. And yeah, I hope this is beneficial to at least one person, and I hope this, the Father gives them the spirit to change. And yeah, let's begin. So this is going to be a short lesson on pork, because people love to eat their pork. A lot of people say, oh, we're religious, or I'm Christian, or I'm that. But once again, they don't want to apply what the Father has given them, which is the law. Alright, man, I'm gonna do this through precepts, precept on precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. So same context, but continuous throughout the whole word, which is the Bible. And yeah, man, let's get this started. Alright, so we're just gonna start off with Deuteronomy 14:8. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. You shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. So the law is telling you, you shall not eat pork, nor touch its dead carcass. Wow, off rip. Alright, let's go to Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7, I believe. Yeah, okay. And the swine, though he desires the hoof, and be cloven for it, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. So that's a precept. Bible's telling you same thing, but somewhere else. Alright, but before we go on to something else, I'm going to scroll up to verse 2. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and to Aaron. So the Lord is giving instructions to Aaron and Moses to say unto the children of Israel, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which you shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. So this was basically an instructional and manual to tell them what to eat and what not to eat. And remember, the Father does everything for a reason. There's no coincidences. In this day and age, a lot of people know pork is bad for you, but they still eat it. They don't know the severity of it. Maybe some people through ignorance, I don't know. But yeah, the Father was actually trying to keep us healthy back there and keep our vessels clean. But some people still choose otherwise. But let's continue. Alright, let's go to 2nd Maccabees. 2nd Maccabees chapter 7. I highly suggest people take a time and read this chapter. It's very, very compelling to not eat pork. So I'm just going to give you the gist of what happens in the chapter. Lucky. I'm just going to look for it. Alright, so we're just going to read the first verse. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law. So against the law that was given by the Lord. The king is saying he wants them to go against the law, right? So I'm going to read it again. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. So because they didn't want to taste swine's flesh, so they didn't want to eat pork or even taste it, they didn't even get forced to eat it. They just had to taste it. So this king was wicked as hell. So he didn't even care about them eating it. He just wanted them to taste it so they could sin. That's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. But once again, to taste swine's flesh, right? But if you go back to Leviticus 11:7, a swine, though he divided fifth and be cloven, yet he cheweth not the cud, is unclean to you. So you're not meant to eat it. And of their flesh you shall not eat, and their carcass you shall not touch. They are unclean to you. So this king was really wicked. Alright, this is 2nd Maccabees chapter 6. This is another chapter that I urgently want people to read. So yeah, hopefully this is beneficial. So the gist of this was he also got tortured because he did not want to break the law and eat pork. Alright, but he choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination, spit forth, and came of his own accord to the torment. Sheesh. But basically he just like I'll rather die than eat this, and I'll go to torment willingly. That's crazy. But hey man, you know what's sad about it is the Father has no one torturing people, constraining them, forcing them, and you have our ancestors out here just dying because they rather keep the law than to follow heathens or anybody who tries to pressure them into breaking the commandments. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you an example of why he did this, which is, you know, why I'm telling you guys to this day. And thus this man died, leaving his death for an example of a noble courage and a memorial of virtue, not only unto young men, but unto all his nation. So what he did is going to be remembered forever, because he rather gets tortured willingly than to eat pork. Man, honorable. Once again, the Father ain't got no one holding your tongue out, bruh, and people still wanna, you know, do what they wanna do. Alright, man. But yeah. I also know there's other verses that are in the New Testament that people say, oh, God's done away with the law, the old law, and you can eat what you want. My brothers already did a video on that. They covered it very well, in my opinion. And I'm gonna show you the video now, which I would hope you watch if you come across anyone who's, you know, from the Christian faith or whatever they believe in, which is do what you want, basically. But this video here, called Cornelius the Israelite, Understanding Acts 10 with Awaken Israel, will break that down. So there's a lot of verses from the New Testament being shown in this, which is giving a lot more understanding that the Father wasn't actually telling anyone to eat pork, because clearly in the scriptures here, he told us not to eat pork, and you got ancestors who are willing to die rather than to eat pork. So clearly, remember, the Father's not the author of confusion, so it's either the Father's a liar, which he says he's not, but yet again, people want to, you know, manipulate the word to their own desire. But yeah, man, I hope this is beneficial, and I hope it helps someone. And shalom. Don't eat the pork, man. Put it down. So many other things you can eat.